Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much and good morning.
Yeah, thank you, man. Are you happy with the way conferences unfolded?
Oh, very, very happy. You'll remember that some of the analysts were saying that this conference will not go well. There's going to be blood on the floor. There'll be commotion. There'll be chaos and so on. And so far, conference has gone very, very well. And we are happy about the outcome. The production that has gone in the commissions went very, very well.
Are you worried about a looming court case about the delegates and the finalization of the Provincial Executive Council in the Northwest?
No, not worried at all. Because the court has finalized this matter, the Mafikeng High Court. And we are urging those comrades who went to court to come to the organization so that we can sit down and talk. As far as we are concerned, the matter is finalized by the court and it's just up to us to sit down, discuss and see how we can make sure that we converge and move forward as the organization.
Yeah. And the secretary in the province is still suspended?
The secretary is on suspension. We can't get into the details of the matter now because it's going to be a DC issue. But we are forging ahead. He understands the political importance of such an action himself also.
Yeah. He's going to be disciplined?
Oh, of course, he's going to be taken through the disciplinary process of the ANC. And as I say, I can't get into them because it may compromise the process itself.
Yeah. But the charges are clear. They've been finalized and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, he has received his letter. It outlines some of the issues.
Yeah. Can you share those with us?
No, I can't because I'll be jeopardizing and compromising the DC process if I do that.
When does it begin, the disciplinary process?
Well, it's up to the DC. I'm not in the DC. It's not my responsibility. So as far as they've done their job, I'm sure they will do the necessary communication.
So just talk about what happened in the Northwest. Why are some so unhappy as to go to court with regards to the processes there?
One of the biggest weaknesses, I think we have not intensified sufficiently the political education program. And I think in the next coming years, we have agreed in the PC is to make sure that we intensify that program. We make it compulsory for the PEC, the RECs, the BECs, the MPs, the MPLs, all the councillors to go through the OR Tambo Political School, so that the level of understanding can be the same. We must understand that we have to resolve, no matter the difficulty, issues of the ANC have to be dealt with within the ANC.
Yeah. So what would the political education entail then?
We have a curriculum committee. We have a curriculum that we have developed. We are going to commence the process by discussing the Freedom Charter, the strategy and tactics of the ANC, the history of the African National Congress. The important chapter in the curriculum there, it is matters of governance, because that is where some of the tensions come from.
The people who are going to go through this political education, are they unfamiliar with the history of the ANC? Are they not aware of that kind of history, the journey and those kinds of elements?
Learning is a road that is under permanent construction in politics. So you can never reach a stage where you say you are no longer going to learn, you can no longer be taken through a political school. That's why we are also going to have refresher courses as part of the curriculum going forward. We need also to teach our members on how they must handle divergence of opinions in as far as a preference of leadership is concerned. That it doesn't have to be emotional. We don't have to fight in meetings because the communities are looking at the ANC. And if we don't improve the manner in which we do our things, people will no longer have the confidence in the ANC. So we need to work very hard on that particular matter.
2 centers of power in the Northwest, chairperson, not the premier. Is that something you're worried about? Is that something that is going to change?
There's only 1 center of power. This matter was resolved in Polokwane. The center of power is the African National Congress. What happens is for us to master the art of making sure that the relationship between those of us who are in the leadership of the elected structures and those who are in government is good. That is what we need. There's no 2 centers of power to talk about. Yeah.
So you're not going to be the premier anytime soon?
No, it can't happen. We have a premier in place. And as far as we are concerned, the premier is going to be there until 2014. So there's no need for us to panic about anything. We must focus on service delivery. That's the main issue. We shouldn't be focusing on who is in which position. It's not important because you can change people in positions, but the challenges will still be there. So for us, it's important to sit down and say, what is it that is still urgent that we need to implement to improve the lives of our people?
Okay. Today, being the last day of conference, what can we expect? What are your expectations?
Well, today we are going to finalize the commission's discussions in plenary. We are all looking forward to the direction that the president is going to outline, because he will be closing conference today. And we are very happy that all the delegates, the entire nation, is looking upon the president to say to us, going forward, going into the 101 years of the existence of the ANC, going into the decade of a cadre. These are the basic things that we are going to make sure that both the ANC and the community, we narrow the gap, we work together, we build a better country.
All right. Thank you very much. Supra Mahumapelo is chairperson of the ANC in the Northwest Province, joining us this morning. ANC lives, ANC leads, necessary political healing and reconciliation of ANC in the Northwest. Thank you very much for giving us the program as well this morning.